Nice game. Yeah, played very solid this time. That's key in handicap games and in games in general. Like I feel like for humans, solid styles are the styles that win the most. Uh, Even though they might be boring sometimes. Uh, but yeah, nothing too exciting happens in this game actually, and you just cruise through with your bank of points from the beginning. Yeah, yeah. The first maybe slack move for you here, but it's all right because you're still very far ahead. Is for you to not have like you can. Oh, you can. Oh yeah, I didn't open a review. I'm still in the game actually. So here we go. Are you in the game now? Oh, I mean, um, we were supposed to start with your review actually. So let me throw the review control back to you. So now you're in control. Maybe try to explain your overall thoughts. You can go through the whole game as well, but we can go step by step as well. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I thought you already knew the variation, so okay, let's try something different. Because otherwise, you're gonna get even further ahead. Uh, mm, mm-hmm. Both are Joseki, so they're both similar. Mm, mm. Mm. Yeah, but the thing is, when you turn at all 7, it's pretty much center, right? So it's a free move for you. So, you should play it as soon as possible, I feel, because you're gonna get thicker, and from my end, I should play there as well. I didn't play there because it feels like oh, it's so slow. I took a brief look at AI in between that game and others. Yeah, and AI likes that push a lot because not only is it the biggest move in terms of like it feels like a Tennosan, right? You're taking uh, the whole board away from me, basically, like the whole bottom left quadrant away from me, and you're squeezing me pretty much. So let me take back control for a bit. Um, if you turn here and somehow you keep on going, you could even try stuff like this. I feel it's still so difficult for me to move out to the left side. And when you play a move like free, you're also taking control of A and the top side. So if that works, it's amazing. You could probably just keep on. Maybe something like this even could work. At the most, I'm gonna like maybe poke out or damage the A stone, but it's nothing great. Pushing at A is also extremely powerful because you can You can still cut here and super painful against me because you have these sorts of squeezing moves, and then you can go down, which is also painful. Um, Maybe you feel like, oh, this is an empty triangle, it's ugly, but my shape is 10 times uglier. So yeah, it's terrible. And my um, what I was going to say is that the first missed opportunity was you either not extending here or blocking. I feel like you could have blocked. It more or less goes back to what we were discussing at the end of our previous lecture. Do you remember the Tumso Tetsuji we were looking at? If we play like this and there is the Tombstone Tetsuji here, let's say something like this happens. If white plays here, uh, black can escape uh, in this variation. White can also live, but he just died pretty much. B is still in kind of danger. Uh, I still more or less owe you a move. Not really owe you a move, but let's say I play elsewhere. There's this sort of Tetsuji I'm waiting. It won't work in this case because the outside might be too thin, but at the very least you can play here and it's Sente. If I need to answer, what am I doing in this game? Um, and if you block from here, then since you took a liberty from A, now it's probably not working for white. Uh, White won't win this because it's gonna be I versus no Y, I feel. So taking a liberty here might be super crucial. If you just extend here, I can take now. It's probably not working anymore because you didn't take a liberty. But V stones, the A stones, they are not that big, so you can you can just like mm, through win and S2. Okay, let's see. This like this. Oh, you mean this? I don't know. I'll give you a control. I'll give you a control. Okay, now you have control back. No, you can. I mean, you can. Let's see. Yeah, and then you would have to go down. No, I know, but if you really wanna kill after T2, then white needs to go down. Then you capture, and then what? Yeah. Sometimes, let me just take back control. Sometimes, uh, if you're squeezed on liberties with the black group, sometimes this can cause problems, and sometimes this can be a huge Tetsuji because then you force white into the I versus the white shape, and if white some like plays from the outside, when you come back here, even if white tries to squeeze, like you don't need to connect here usually. If white captures, you can recapture, and again, it's I versus no Y. White cannot uh, approach from this side. Uh, I mean, if there are lots of uh, ifs in these sequences, but this can be a huge Tetsuji. Uh, in capturing races. But the game continued, and I captured that stone. Um, but yeah, you can just turn there. And again, when you are tired, uh, you completed that region. But I feel like you could have just kept on pushing its lag. But alright, you can also go back to what I had suggested, because especially now, because now that you have A, you're so strong. You don't need to like worry about anything, any weaknesses around B, pretty much. So it's so difficult for me to poke out at C. And if all I get is the D stone in the end, it's not big enough. You're still too far ahead. And I was already feeling not very great from here. I was already thinking like, oh, maybe I won't win this one because you were playing like super solid. You were taking uh, slack moves, but they didn't leave any weaknesses behind. So it was really difficult. Here, you could have just kept on attacking me, and it's the best. So you can just.
That was the other move I was considering. Um, but I kind of wanted something in the center, maybe. I don't know.
Mm,
Um,
if I, for example, need to somehow jump into the center, you can just keep on attacking me, and you're building a gigantic top side, top left. Uh, and you need to abuse the fact that you played super solid moves around A, B, and C. Um, these moves in a close game, in an even game, uh, these are the types of moves you play to get solid territory and to attack in the near future. If you can't attack from them, they might become slack. So in a handicap game, they will work perfectly because they are solid and you're taking enough points. But in an even game, you need to be a little bit more careful because they might be uh, slack enough for your opponent to catch up. Um, mm, okay, let me throw control back on you, and you can keep going.
here I didn't know exactly what to do. I was debating between enclosing this corner
Mm,
or even playing something like this, threatening.
yeah, this one, the demo, not great.
No, too slow. Yeah.
Too slow.
So I just figured uh, pushing, even if you play somewhere in E6, there's probably going to be a cut somewhere, and I could
Yeah,
probably kind of
that's why I said that D7 is not a good move because it's already too difficult for me to poke into the center from the left side. I'm not strong
I
enough.
figured
Yeah.
if I'm going to build the center, I might as well reduce you or threaten to. So O9.
Mm.
If I can potentially get the Q10 stone out, then this would destroy a lot of things, and it would make the group on the right very weak.
Yeah.
So I decided to play this. This just looked the best to me. Because if you play here, if I play elsewhere, even like this, I just don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't
This
like.
is this is the 10 zone for me. You're still very far ahead, but yeah, it doesn't feel great. Um,
So I just thought
yeah, it's a good move.
taking a move like this is good.
Yeah, it's a good move. I still feel like uh, O10 might be the best, but this is very similar. I feel. Um, okay, keep going.
So this move,
Mm,
um, I knew if I on it, it would end up in some cut and some fight variation, which granted maybe I should have gone for, but at the same time you have a weak group on the left, and you're creating another weak group, so
let me,
but I don't know if that was a good idea.
let me take
But
back control real quick. Um, so you think that this was a good result for you, right?
I think so. I
Mm.
think so.
Yeah, again, it's probably good enough, but taking these points away is not a good thing because you're taking away like 10 points to give me back Sente and an outside Sente. So me getting the A stone is weakening B. It's pointing out at the C cut, and um, you took away an I, but I got an even bigger base around E.
You
So
didn't take control back, right?
what I did? Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't take control back, so
Oh,
I
okay.
guess your A.
Okay. So um, when you um, when you get these stones back, I didn't put any variations actually, but so can you see me moving the stones?
Yeah, now I see it now.
So when I get A in Sente, it's a much bigger base now than what I had from F to G. It's a bigger base because not only do I have the E area, but I have options around H and I can go out at I. And I'm also pointing out the cut around C and I'm weakening
Yeah.
the B stone. So when you steal like 10 points from D, you're also like giving away Sente to me in an open area. So you're kind of playing end game in the middle of the Chuban, right? So um, it would have been better for you to just let me live inside, like you just play from the outside. I somehow live inside, and now you have free reign to attack my group. Uh, you have strengthened the um, the disconnection around A, and you take important moves towards the top side. So this would be very very difficult for me, much more difficult. Um, yeah, like to summarize, you took an inside move, an inside end game benefit, in order to give me an outside center.
I
Uh,
see.
yeah, and regarding the difference between this move will almost always be better because if we have a co-fight
Yeah.
and I manage, let's say we have a co-fight and I manage to extend here and you need to answer, now I capture an extra stone for no reason. But
Yeah.
if we have the other shape, uh, and you have the same co-fights, now there's no extra stone around A, so I capture less. And you've already blocked me. In the other variation, I could extend towards C, but now you've already blocked me from B. So usually we try to capture in a way that minimizes the damage if we need to throw the stones away. If you capture from the smaller group, so here you captured from the smaller group. Now the smaller group becomes heavier, and if you need to sacrifice it, it's more damage. You kept on going from this area, but I don't. I feel like it's risky. It might be best, but I feel like it's risky because you're again damaging the A stone. You're weakening my B stones as well, but the center is so open that it's kind of difficult for you to kill that group cleanly.
Hmm.
Uh, so the damage I don't feel like is worth it. I'm gonna throw control back to you.
Uh, yeah, I did kind of focus too much on the center.
Mm-hmm.
which might have been slow.
I-
Might have been better.
it's better to try to protect these cuts more actively. So it's a gote cut for me, right? I need to play at e9 and then play at d8 to cut you. So it's a gote cut, and I have to make an empty triangle as well. So uh, from your point of view, you should be happy if your opponent needs to cut in order to do anything, because you're gonna get the first move on the outside, right? The center. So if you can play first from the outside and then I need to cut you, you get two centers in the end. So what you can do is play something on the outside first to make it 10 times more difficult for me to cut, or not worth it for me to cut. You could play, let's say, even if you just, yeah, that move, it might, yeah, it's probably good. Uh, it might be the best. I was thinking, yeah, you can just, this one is probably the simplest. You take the jump, you damage the center group. Now, if I need to cut, you can just kill me from the outside, right? And it also helps with the top. Your Kema is probably the best, I would say. Um, but it leaves more cuts as well, so we might end up,
Tougher.
yeah, it's gonna be more difficult to handle. And the other move you could consider as well is like G11, uh, because G11 is like super direct against the center stones, so I'm gonna need to answer with the center stone somehow to minimize the center. And once you get forcing moves on the outside, then you might be able to even find a better move than your Keima, your
I see.
the F14 Keima. You might be able to play something like E14, which is a little bit cleaner for the top surroundings.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you play the Keima to put a lot of pressure on the center, you didn't want to capture the center directly, right? Because not directly, but you don't want to invest in it too much, uh, because it's open.
You can just live in it. Yeah.
It's kind of open from like the top right, more or less. But if you pressure me super directly, I feel like I'm gonna have to answer lightly, and you get some outside centers, and then you move back to the top left. Um, but yeah, your Kema is fine as well.
I didn't know how to defend the corner. Like I was thinking this
Mm,
or this.
I just jump or Kema like that. It's all right.
Jump or came up. Okay. And then I was I was pretty happy to see this move. I
Mm,
don't know. I just felt like I might be able to kill something in the center, but if I'm not, it's gonna be probably something small. In the meantime, I
mm,
wanted this.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I can't give you a huge center, but yeah, I would rather play on the right side, but I don't have the time to play both, right? So
yeah.
yeah.
And then I really like this piece for me
Mm,
because it just makes the reductions here now solid. I and the attack on the two stones
mm,
over here, which
mm,
became my next target.
mm-hmm.
Uh, and then here, I just no beats. I didn't. I just didn't want any Aji or anything like that, so I just no beats.
Mm,
And then once again, because even I don't want to give you any potential to live here. So if you're gonna live, it's gonna be somewhere in that space.
mm,
And then here, I figured, oh, you're probably gonna live in the center, so I might as well attack you for now.
yeah.
Um, and then I was debating between 014 or maybe 015 and something like this,
Mm,
or even something like this. But I felt like there was a connection
Yeah, R10 is a little bit slow. Uh, you would be happy if I need to play something like R10. You should be happy to live, right? So, uh, taking a move on the top is much better for you, I feel. Let me take control back for a second. Okay. So this beep was a little bit questionable, that's true. But on the other hand, like I could try something like this, but I feel like you're strong enough to keep on fighting. And then uh, maybe I should have played this way, but even if you give this away, mm, it's gonna be kind of painful for me. I feel, but maybe this is better. Mm, it looks difficult for me to live with this group now. You can maybe even come from here already and then start taking benefit as you attack me. Uh, yeah, it's already a very difficult position because again, you at the not at the beginning, but at some point you manage to play both A and then B, so you got the Tenozan uh, in the end. Okay, so I attached. Here, since you're so strong around A and B is strong enough, you're on the outside with C. You could consider trying to attack me already. So you could consider something like this. Uh, yeah, something like this as well. But it's risky and understandable that you don't want to give this to me. But again, it's this won't live. If I play two, I'm gonna die. And not only that, you disconnected A from the B center group. So um, now you can either profit from the bottom group or the center group. And you're so strong with the C group, especially since you captured D, that you don't need to worry about any of your weaknesses. Um, but okay, that was simple enough. Yeah, this move was a little bit too slow. If you play from here, you can probably do better than this. Um, Even if you just go down, um, this the worry is if I can connect, right? If I can connect somehow like this, but it might look a little bit dicey. Mm, you can capture. I'm still very weak on the outside, uh, and I kinda need. If I want to kill you, I kinda need to prevent this, right? So
Yeah.
if I play here,
You might
um,
play a 13.
yeah, there's that connection. Maybe you can play this one first, and then just connect. So I wouldn't be afraid of two as a connection threat because it's so painful and difficult for white. White is too weak with A because white tries to disconnect with B, which is an empty triangle, and this liberty is already taken. So it's really difficult. So if this happens, um, yeah, it's okay. So going down could be like the most severe move you could think of to attack white, but this is simple enough as well. Um and as I move out, I make close to 0 points, but you're taking the top, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, you can just keep on building the top. If I need to run away, you can still keep on attacking me. uh, and I'm still not alive with any of my groups. Um, yeah, you can keep on attacking me or just switch back to building. Uh, Maybe defend this corner first. Yeah, and yeah, it's a simple way of playing and winning. But you did well as well. I feel like the only two mistakes, real mistakes for you in this game, were in this corner and later uh, when you didn't answer correctly here. But uh, for me, uh, as a mistake, well, I should have pushed here or uh, taken the Tenozan somehow. And the other mistake I feel like I made is C. Um, but I don't know what else to play. It's already so difficult from here. Uh, you were very solid throughout the game, so it felt like I didn't have any holes to poke at. Um, when you play here, I invaded, and do you think your reaction was the best? Let me give you back control.
No, I don't think it was.
So how should I have played?
I feel like I should have just played Q17 and went through this all in
Hmm.
because you're gonna live in the corner anyway.
I won't.
I
If you play Q17, I don't live in the corner. I can play S15. And how would you play? Yeah, the empty triangle.
yeah
And I don't live like this. It's just
yeah yeah no
so that's one way, but you can also yeah that's the other way. That one is okay as well. Going down is alright. It's not a problem.
okay. I just I've seen going down, but only in the variation where kicks can extend up to like 16 or something like that when you set the Klima. I feel as though playing down from this shape is weird because of the I don't know. I played it thinking it was easier,
Mm.
but then I realized no maybe I shouldn't be somehow surprised.
Mm. Yeah, you got afraid after I hung it, but well, do you think there were any mistakes in that sequence?
Do I can't sorry first connect and then I lose this. So I was thinking this.
And what should I play after that?
Maybe no no this doesn't even live or and then I'm good. I'm fine. You have no clue. So maybe I should have played the move I was thinking.
Yeah,
I think
T18 was the best.
I was thinking C18 and I got scared and
Yeah,
just went like nope.
yeah, but here I thought, oh, maybe I do have a chance in this game, but still the damage is not big enough against you because I don't kill anything actually. I just steal the corner. But let me take control back again. Um, it is worrisome to deal with this cut after going down, but in this case, you have a friend with C, and I'm weak from D to E. So, yeah, there is a cut, but you have reinforced the G stone with F, and I still need to deal with the other cut around D and E. So I don't have the time to do everything. So when you go down at B, uh, it's good. It's not a problem. I don't have that many options actually. If I want to live with the corner, I can, but usually it is a call. Um, it's something like this. Uh, this is the standard sequence. In this case, you're probably not gonna try the call because because there is a cut here at A. But what you can do is just okay, right? I protect.
Yeah.
You somehow live, and then I just take a huge gain, while the A stones are also weak. So, what is white doing here? And this is not good. So I just played like this to fix my shape and give you some problems in the corner. Um, I wasn't trying to live or even trick you. I actually wanted to leave some agi in the corner because after you play here, at least from my memory, I remember this capturing race sort of thing that happens in the corner in this shape, and I think it's a step call. You connect here, and if black doesn't live with A independently, then there is this sort of call. This is what I have in mind. But in this case, you could, if I connect directly, you can
Okay.
maybe move out like this. I don't know if it's so clean though. Um, I think it's good enough. Mm, yeah, your shape has some defects and weaknesses, but I'm not strong enough to do much right now. Um, so that was my thinking. Um, yeah. Okay. So I came out, and now give me your opinion.
At this stage, I was worried. I was worried that the advantage I had was culminating into maybe I would die here. One of these two groups was gonna die, either the corner or this,
Mm.
and I felt like this was just too big to give up.
Mm-hmm.
So I switched between K18 and attaching directly.
Mm.
And then after this, I'm gonna be honest. I was even looking at a wedge, uh, some weird thing, but no, it wouldn't have worked. Uh,
Uh,
Maybe, I don't know. I was thinking of something like that.
well, I would Atari from the other side. Actually. Mm. There are cuts, potential cuts there, but your O13 stone gets damage as well. So I don't know if it's a good idea. Um,
I see.
but your move is fine. The K18, K17 stone is alright. Uh, the problem is later. Yeah,
Should
you
I push
caught me.
Atari down like this?
Yeah, you can just capture my
All right.
stone and that's it.
I was,
uh,
I was like,
my Hane was a mistake. Yeah, I should have just extended. There is some magic still, even if you try to capture that stone. But the best I can do, let me take control back. So, yeah, I should have just extended. But again, if you just keep on pushing, you're gonna win. You're gonna have too much territory. So if I extend once, maybe I could try Kema here. But again, you're already alive at the top. You just need to somehow defend your corner. Um, Maybe yeah, it could be this one as well.
maybe even the C17.
C17, yeah, it works as well. Yeah. Um, yeah. Uh, when I honey, you can just push Tari and then either connect or this. And the best I can do is something like this, and then force you into capturing, and then maybe try something in the corner. But yeah, you're strong enough to either connect here or try to take more in the corner. Uh, okay, and you can just keep on pushing. There's no issue. You
Yeah.
don't need to come back. And if I need to keep on answering, uh, maybe you push again, and then you can just jump as well. I think. Yeah, it's a very weak shape, so maybe you can play like this and take the rest of the corner. Um, and if I come from here, then you connect, and the best I can do is damage your territory, but this won't be good enough for me to win. The rest of the game wasn't that interesting. Um, I don't think you need to keep on poking at my territory because you have some defects around here. So the best thing for you would be just maybe stay solid, or oh, you can just try to move out with V stones instead, since I'm kind of weak in that direction. And the other option for you would be just playing here.
Yeah, that one I was looking at.
It cancels so much of my potential center territory. Now the max I can do is try to capture that stone. I thought it was kind of mi. After I played here, I thought it would be kind of mi of me taking. Oops, like if you take this, I take this side, and if you somehow protect here, then I'll try to take the other side, the A area. But maybe one is even better for you, because even if I extend here, it's still so difficult for me to capture A. It's almost impossible.
And I can just play L15 if you play that.
L14. Uh, L14. Oh, you mean this? Yeah, maybe. I mean, anything you play is probably enough. uh, maybe I can attach. Yeah, my ship is still very weak. If you bump and I go through, then it looks a bit difficult for you to cut me. So if you do this,
Maybe.
then maybe you can do something like this and save your stones.
Yeah.
Yeah, you save a part of them, but this is more than enough for you to win. Yeah, the rest is. Hmm. You could have pushed here, not pushed, but you protected and protected again. But I was wondering if uh, there was Aji enough for you to do something here. Uh, Still kind of looks difficult for black, but maybe there's something here. I don't know. If there's nothing, then maybe I shouldn't protect again, but it's still, I think, the biggest move on the board. Especially because I can't do much in the center. I can't really create territory in the center. In the end, I did manage to create territory in the center because you didn't fix your weakness around A, and I got some more around B. Uh, but you also did well in capturing the CD stones, and it was more or less 20 points capturing the CD stones, which was also the difference in the game, more or less 20 points. So um, yeah, it was good enough for you again.